Well, hello and welcome back to my Central Virginia no-dig garden. And today I'm gonna plant some shallots. It is now the first week in November. I'm technically in zone kind of right on the border between zone 7A and 7B. And we've had our first light frost, but not a super heavy frost. And I'm gonna go ahead and plant these shallots. I've grown shallots in the past successfully, and they like sunshine. They're great because you can reuse the bulbs. You can dig them up and then save some of the bulbs and plant them. I'm planting a variety called Gray Griselle shallots, which is a French shallot most prized by chefs, and so I'm excited to be able to grow these. All right, you don't have to do too much. What I'm going to do is plant these in my Ruth Stout bed, which you can see lots and lots of videos on how I grow my Ruth Stout potatoes. Basically, this bed here has been used for the last 4 years, or maybe 4 years. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. And each year I just put more hay on top of it, old spoiled hay. And it has mulched down and gotten quite deliciously, lusciously fertile over the years. Let me show you. I'm going to show you how nice the soil is in this Ruth Stout bed underneath. Take a look. I could just dig my hand right down and look at this luscious, luscious soil. This is because it's just been deep mulched every single year with hay, and will continue to do that. This bed is approximately about 5 by 5 feet. And it is just at the foot of one of my bean trellises that I grow here in what I call my outer garden. Now, I like growing things like onions and garlic and leeks out here because the critters tend not to eat them, which is a plus when you're not in a fenced area. So you can see right here, I have what I call my little snack hotel. I have to fill that up with some compostable things, and I let the worms come in and out of it. Beside is a flower bed. The first thing I'm going to do is clean out any weeds. Now, I've also got Monarda that's creeping over into here. This is my flower bed, my Monarda. Like a garlic, here is the root end and here's the tip. And you want to be able to plant the root end down and the tip up. We want the tip to be about an inch below the soil level on this. First thing, let's space the shallots out. We want them about 6 inches apart. A little bit more than 6 inches apart. 6 to 8 inches, say. And about, maybe a foot apart in the rows. Each one of these will produce a cluster of about 8, sometimes even more, shallot clumps. I still have a lot of room in this bed, so I might come in and just plant some garlic in here along the edge. Because I'm going to put another layer of heavy mulch down on this, I'm not going to dig too far down. The first thing I'm going to do is just loosen some of that soil up. Shallots like a nice, rich, loose soil. I'll take my shallot bulb, place it in, cover it. And why am I not covering the very tippy top? Because I'm going to put a layer of hay up on top of this. Right? In fact, we'll start with that right now. So the shallots are going to take about 180 days to come to maturity. So first thing that'll happen is, as they're in the ground now, they'll begin to form their roots. They may actually sprout before the winter sets in, and that should be okay because they're very, very cold hardy. And then when the days begin to get longer in February, late January, February, and the soil begins to warm up and the sun, more daylight hours, you'll really see the growth take off. And these will be able to be harvested in, the next spring, in about 6 months, half a year. Let's see. Right now it's November. Probably by about May, late May, we'll be harvesting these. And then I'll be able to put something else into this bed. What will I put in here? I don't know, maybe pumpkins or something like that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your garden is doing well. Get out there and plant something you haven't planted before, or plant something you love dearly. Take care. Thanks for watching.